The Western countries are earning hundreds of billions of dollars in decarbonization. However, this structural change has not started yet in the world's largest and most populated continent, Asia. According to the report by Deloitte Access Economics, the decarbonization pursuit in Asia-Pacific will contribute a phenomenal $47 trillion to the global economy. In other words, the operations leading to limiting fossil fuels, approaching renewable energy and environment-friendly products will grow the global economy. And everybody knows the major players in this region, China and India. Most of this $47 trillion economic boost will be generated in these two countries, which will undoubtedly make them the biggest economies. Welcome back to another exciting episode of our channel. Innovation Diary brings you China's innovation stories, projects, and growing influence in different parts of the world. If you are new to the channel and enjoy learning about fast-paced modernity, especially China's development and growing power, you will definitely find our videos intriguing. In this video, we will explain how China and India can make the most from the $47 trillion economic boost to the global economy. This can especially make China the world's biggest economy. Let's get started. The transformation of Asia-Pacific economies towards achieving net zero emissions represents a significant opportunity. But before we get into that, you should first know what the plan of decarbonization or net zero is. In its true essence, it's the plan to completely restrict fossil fuel usage, taking carbon dioxide emissions to zero. But that does not mean there will be no carbon dioxide. Only the CO2 released by vehicles, factories, and other sectors will be brought to zero, while nature will ensure a balanced CO2 quantity in the environment. Even if these policies were normal in the American, Europe, and Australian continents, Asia-Pacific was left behind. It's because countries in Asia-Pacific did not welcome the climate-friendly policies, and hence the entire new sector remained unexplored. But now, this can yield both environmental and economic benefits, especially to the leading countries in the region, like China and India. But decarbonization will be not easy in Asia-Pacific. This endeavor involves effectively balancing the emission of greenhouse gas with their removal from the atmosphere, enabling countries in the region to address climate change while bolstering their economies. This dual outcome of addressing environmental concerns while promoting economic prosperity makes it a truly advantageous proposition. In this respect, Deloitte's Turning Point research sheds light on the positive outcomes that can result from proactive action on climate change in the Asia-Pacific region. The report said that the Asia-Pacific region possesses several key advantages that position it favorably in leading the way toward achieving net zero emissions. Abundant natural resources, such as renewable energy potential, coupled with a skilled workforce and advanced technological capabilities, equip the region with the necessary tools to develop and implement effective solutions. Leveraging its expertise in industrial and digital technologies, the region can play a leading role in multiple sectors, including transportation, energy, manufacturing, food production, and land use. By seizing the opportunity for decarbonization, countries in the Asia-Pacific region can unlock substantial economic rewards. And that's where Deloitte's research reveals a staggering potential for adding $47 trillion to their economies by 2070. Furthermore, this transition has the capacity to generate approximately 180 million new job opportunities by 2050, showcasing the significant employment potential embedded within the pursuit of sustainable practices and the development of a green economy. These remarkable figures underscore the immense economic benefits awaiting those who embrace sustainability and adopt a resolute commitment to a green agenda. And by this we mean China and India, who have the capacity to monetize decarbonization, staying unrivaled. By implementing ambitious emissions reduction measures, they can drive economic growth, foster innovation, and position themselves as leaders in the global transition towards a net zero future. It is an opportunity that demands focused action and presents a platform for showcasing the region's potential to the world. But let's break it down further. The projected figures given by the reports are truly remarkable, with an estimated contribution of $47 trillion to the global economy by 2070 and the creation of 180 million jobs by 2050. This transformative process holds particular significance for China and India, which are positioned favorably to reap substantial benefits. However, it is crucial for these economies, especially China and India, to navigate the transition without jeopardizing jobs dependent on climate-related industries. Achieving this delicate balance can be accomplished through strategic investments in climate adaptation and expediting the shift toward achieving net zero emissions. Massachusetts Institute of Technology hinted at this and said, in future, jobs that have any connection with fossil fuels will be directly under threat. That's when the Deloitte report mentioned the vulnerability of industries in China and India, such as agriculture, conventional energy, manufacturing, transport and construction, in the face of climate change impacts. But the good point is, these two countries can decide whether to lead the trillion-dollar-worth sector or remain stagnant. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel for more videos about China's development, power, and influence on the world. Let's continue now. In China, nearly half of the workforce is employed in these vulnerable sectors, while the figure stands at 43% in India, aligning with the regional average in the Asia-Pacific region. These industries confront risks arising from both the physical effects of climate change and the economic transformation towards net zero emissions. But despite the concentration of vulnerable industries, China possesses considerable potential for a transition towards green skills. Ongoing education reforms and talent development plans provide opportunities for the workforce to acquire skills aligned with sustainable practices. The head of Deloitte Access Economics in Australia emphasized that China, owing to its size and industrial structure, faces the most significant risks from the impacts of climate change. However, by proactively addressing climate change, China can also stand to gain the most from the economic benefits of decarbonization. He also said that both China and India will be major beneficiaries of the 180 million jobs that could be generated. The report highlights the urgent need for the Asia-Pacific region to replace emissions-intensive industries with zero-emission alternatives. This transition will have a profound impact on millions of workers and their communities. Deloitte estimates that approximately 80% of the skills required for this transition already exist within the current workforce, indicating a significant potential for leveraging existing talents. Moreover, Asia currently leads the world in renewable energy employment, with nearly two-thirds of global renewable energy jobs concentrated in the region. In 2021, China alone accounted for 42% of these jobs, as reported by the International Renewable Energy Agency. The agency noted a global increase of 700,000 new renewable energy jobs, resulting in a total of 12.7 million jobs in the sector in 2021. But the report reveals something unusual. China has witnessed a substantial growth of renewable energy jobs and a reduction in jobs associated with non-renewable energy in China. Key sectors such as energy, transport, and construction will be propelled by these developments. For instance, the production of green steel will play a pivotal role in meeting China's construction requirements. This is the steel built in factories which run on renewable energy sources, unlike using fossil fuels. But the change in the job sector will be crucial, having the potential to make or break the economies. Countries adopting jobs associated with renewable energy will be making exponential growth in their economy, while those which don't will see massive unemployment. The transition to a net zero economy represents a delicate balance between reducing greenhouse gas emissions to mitigate the impacts of climate change and creating new opportunities for workers. While this shift entails some challenges and disruptions to certain job sectors, it also offers substantial growth potential across various industries, particularly in renewable energy. Renewable sources such as solar, wind, and hydropower are poised to play a critical role in our efforts to combat climate change and drive economic progress. Moreover, the mining of critical minerals such as lithium, which are essential for clean technologies like batteries, has emerged as another significant area of focus. But what sectors should be revamped? Here, the electrification of industries is a prominent trend associated with the global push towards net zero emissions. This transition involves moving away from fossil fuels and embracing electricity as a cleaner alternative. In this context, the Asia-Pacific region stands in an advantageous position to leverage this opportunity. The region boasts abundant natural resources, a highly skilled workforce, and advanced technology.